What's up, everybody? Nokepump557 here, bringing you another video. This time, we're just kind of doing a discussion, chill discussion. I'm just gonna walk around and stuff. And I'm gonna have a discussion, talk to all of you watching this right now. And so today's discussion is on the internet, about the internet, all that fun stuff. So, without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. So, question I have for all of you in the comments or just anywhere on the internet. What do you like about the internet? What is the best thing, at the same time, what is the worst thing about the internet? Post it in the comments, post it anywhere on the internet. Go for it. I should have links to my social media if you want to say it there. Links to social media in the description if you want to say it there. Go right ahead. Sure, have fun. Anyway, so, what is so good about the internet? What do you like about the internet? For me, I like the availability. I love being able to go on to find ridiculous amounts of content available on the internet. Just anything, from the news to funny stuff to literally whatever. There's just so much available, and for the most part, it's free. It's free content, unless you're looking on some news sites which offer a subscription base or something like that. But there's just a wide range of free content available, and I love that. At the same time, there's a lot of ability to express yourself as well. Obviously you can think of social media, you can think of a lot of similar things. I think social media is the one large area that people think of first. People think Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as much as I don't like it, etc. Sure, why not? I personally don't use Facebook because I don't like it. Twitter I use pretty much all the time, and that kind of stems into point 3, which is connections. So, building connections or maintaining connections or connections you already have. It's so much easier with the facilitation of social media and the internet and Facebook and other sites as well to to build up a community or to make friends or to find make friends, find friends, it's the same thing. Or to find old friends or people you didn't really talk to them more, be able to engage in healthy communication here. Oh boy. So, and that was one of the huge points about getting Twitter for me, was I was like, oh, this is for me so I can see all the funny stuff that my friends post. This is for me to be able to communicate with friends that I won't see in public all the time, because I don't anymore. Because in high school, sure, I saw the same people all the time, and they were cool people, don't get me wrong, and so I had no problems with that, but now it's they're all gone. They're all, obviously some of them are off at college with me, but I still don't really see them that much. Okay, some have gone their own separate ways, some aren't even going to college at all, some are working, so that's why there's social media, so we can keep up with them and whatnot. So, that's a lot of huge points. Sorry, I just want to look at something. That's one of the huge points. Those are a lot of huge points of why I love the internet so much. And so now I want to get into a bit of why I don't like the internet. And keep in mind, a lot of these points aren't always something that's insanely significant or insanely huge, insanely big deal, but still important to know. So, obviously, there's a lot of misinformation, miscommunication online now, which is, you think the internet, there's so much information, so much stuff that's publicly available that it would facilitate the spread of the truth, of factual evidence. But more than ever, we're seeing fake news sites spring up, fake stories spring up, and it's getting harder to discern what is the truth and what isn't. because you just see, like, top 10 things that Hillary Clinton did. Number 4 will shock you. And it's fucking shit like that. It's fucking dumb. But it's not gonna go away because it brings in money for people. You know, you figure you have a insanely baity headline like that, you're gonna get an insane amount of clicks from whoever the target audience is, whether it be political sides, whether it be something that appeals to the human side of people, you know, whatever it is, whatever the topic is. And that's terrible because people are making money off scammy shit. And this isn't the first time. You know, this has existed in newspapers for probably more than a century now. And now I think it's just successfully transitioned its way online because we've said that we're okay with it. Or perhaps not that we're okay with it, but that it's lasted this long. So it makes sense on some level that would transition over just as smoothly. So that's one thing. Another thing is just the insane amount of power, this, you know, freedom and availability gives to people to be assholes. Just to be the biggest dicks they can be on the internet, whether that be abusive speech, offensive speech, anything and everything you can think of. You know, you've seen, like, lots of, like, even since, like, I think of, like, the presidential election recently that happened as a huge deal to go with it, too. But, you know, once that happened, all across social media, you heard stories of people saying that, of different races, ethnicities, orientations, etc., speaking about how they were being mocked at, yelled at on social media, told to leave the country because Trump's president now, etc., etc. And that's a really shitty thing. And, you know, even internet gave Donald J. Trump a window to just say what the hell he wanted, whether it be outlandish, pretty far-reaching, or not. It's insane, and, you know, I think that's a lot of what gave him traction in a way, is just that he had this platform to speak his mind, put his things out there. But that's neither here nor there. That's something for a different day. But I mean, those are like some of the huge two core points for me, is that, you know, is it gives people the ability to be assholes, and it gives people to lie and make shit up and make money off of it. That's like the two huge things for me about why the internet isn't the greatest thing. I mean, it's still relatively new. It's within the past 50 years or so. You might even say the past 30 years. And you'd be right. But obviously, we still have a long way to go. And making it better, making it whatever. And that's something we're all going to figure out for ourselves, because we're going to have a hand in shaping it, because now obviously I'm a part of the younger generation, but we're the ones who's going to bring change, whether that's good or bad. We don't know yet, obviously, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, where it goes. I'm very interested to see what's going to happen, and we'll find out. So, once again, I'm going to ask you in the comments, post, what's your pros, what's your cons about the internet? Why is it good? Why is it bad? Etc., etc. Or just say whatever the heck you want. I don't really, it's all good. I don't really care. As long as it's not hate speech, offensive speech. Because that ain't going to fly here. I'm going to be honest with you. But, doesn't matter. Not that important. So, with that being said, thank all of you for watching this video. Please post your stuff in the comments. I'll be reading them. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.